Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Life and Literature. My name's Emily and today I'm going to be doing a book review on The Foundling by Stacey Halls. If this is something you'd be interested in, then please keep on watching. Two women bound by a child and a secret that will change everything. London, 1754, 6 years after leaving her illegitimate daughter Clara at London's Foundling Hospital, Bess Bright returns to reclaim the child that she has never known. Dreading the worst, that Clara has died in care, Bess is astonished to be told she has already claimed her. Her life is turned upside down as she tries to find out who has taken her little girl and why. Less than a mile from Bess's lodgings in the city, a rich young widow has not left her house in a decade. When she is asked to hire a nursemaid for her daughter, she is hesitant to welcome someone new into her home and her life, but her past is threatened to catch up with her and tear her carefully constructed world apart. So this is set in London 1754. So Bess is one of the unfortunate mothers who have had to leave their children in the Foundling Hospital, with the desperate hope that she'll return to claim her one day. In itself, this premise is very intriguing. And indeed, 6 years later, when she comes back to the hospital to claim her child as her own, someone else has already claimed her. Bess starts a quest that will lead her in pretty much circles of the metropolis upper class, exposing the hypocrisy while the lower classes struggle to earn their daily living. It really kind of highlights during that period how the two worlds were so apart from each other, how they didn't really intertwine, they didn't really kind of come in contact very often, and her being from unfortunately a rather harder upbringing, it made it very difficult from her offset to try and find out what has happened. Now, if you have any doubts to whether or not The Foundling was as good as The Familiars, which is Stacey Hall's previous book, rest assured Stacey Hall's second novel is equally as exciting, poignant and very, very different. Now, she creates a story dedicated to, in my opinion, motherhood, womanhood, and the undenying devotion mothers have for their children. Now, two women who lost their mother at an early age try to come to terms with what it means to care for a child. One is a natural, the other kind of fails a little bit miserably. One woman can give unconditional love, the other one offers money and not a lot of tenderness. Bess is pragmatic, sensitive, very level-headed, honest and beyond anything determined throughout this book to find out what has happened to her child. I loved her and I do wish she had kind of been the full focus of this entire novel. I did not like Alexandra at all. I couldn't understand her, I couldn't relate to her, I didn't accept her respects and her views. I think she represents the epitome of hypocrisy in upper class. She's incapable of any trace of love, to the point of kind of being cruel. She lives in the past, but there is no excuse for her behaviour. I think even with how life was during that time and from what we've read about and obviously heard about, it doesn't really condone the behaviour. I think Mead and Lyle are great characters to sideline throughout the book, and overall I thought it was just an amazing story of love and just this family devotion, and I just absolutely loved it. I'm not surprised because Stacey Halls has an amazing way to tell a story, and it's honestly just as good, if not better, than The Familiars, and I would highly recommend it. I'm not going to go into any more spoilers unless requested, because I think every book should be given a chance and not just read about through videos. I think every book should be read. So if there is anything else you'd like me to review, or if you would like a spoiler on this particular book, then please comment down below. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.